Alright, we're back. Hopefully you all skipped most of that last episode because pretty much after I lost my best drone and then vented a brute into space at about the halfway mark, the rest of it was just, move a stealth drone in. The room was empty. Unstealth, move another drone in, scan. It was very, very boring. But, it ended us with Vinny here losing all of his health, because that shit is fun to, lose all of your health. Hooray! So let's go ahead and figure out how we actually want to set everything up. I think I would like to... we can have Wally be our new dude. We can go to mods and give Vinny some health back, but I think for the most part he is not our prime guy anymore. And in fact, one thing we want to do is make sure that Wally has enough health to survive a brute strike, even though I haven't proven myself to be any good at actually doing anything with that. Let's get this interface and this layer off of him. We'll have interface and turret. And that's pretty much it. We're going to have this guy be just our scan bot, basically. We'll have a lure along, just in case. But for the most part, that's all Jill is there for. We're going to get rid of Cliff as well. They still haven't really fixed, as far as I can tell, any errors involving having too many drones at once, so that is better. Just want to not be tempting fate. Hopefully we won't run into two drones at once. That's pretty uncommon, I think. So that was our bar J. We have 0 propulsion left, so we might as well hop systems. We can do that by going to here. We'll hit a salvage A, a barge C, a salvage B, private B, military B, military B. That's all okay. Private A, tech B, space station A, military B, space station B, space station A. Alright, yeah, it kind of strikes me as, maybe go here first. Oh, but it's 2. What does G look like? Military B, salvage A, barge B, tech C. Those are all actually pretty good. What does X look like? Because this is kind of... Is that our only auto trader? Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, I kind of feel like we should go here here, X, so P, Y, X, like that. Seems to be our best bet. So we got a space station A. We're actually in pretty damn good shape to begin with. Let's go ahead and swap them. The only thing I can really think of is, like, you want your highest HP drone to be the guy who you're counting on to have a turret available and to not get screwed by a single hit from a brute. And hopefully that will be the case. So that's a bug that is still, as far as I can tell, not fixed. Where there's still just pathfinding issues. I feel like I've done actually a very similar layout to this, where I came in on this side and I just did not have a lot of options. But fortunately I have stealth this time, so fuck all y'all. I do what I want. Especially with, well, it's 2. So, I mean, I think this is part of the reason why they decided to just, like, straight up nerf you know, good upgrades like stealth, because it just becomes a little boring. You know, it just, yeah, becomes boring. So we've got a brute. That's good. That's fucking lovely. Come on. All right. Let's put the flag up there. So I have to say that as someone who's, like, kind of colorblind, that flag needs to be more of a thing. I can sort of notice it, and I mean, it kind of helps that, you know, I'm the guy planting those flags, so I'm also the guy who's, you know, deciding, like, oh yes, there will be a flag there. But it's just, I don't know. It's much easier for me to lose track of. Is there anything here? Scrap. Okay, let's not accidentally drag it through the ram with the brute. Let's go scan some shit. Alright. Oh, shit. This is what happens when you're not paying attention. And I should probably call it a day at some point soon. Did I already try doing... Okay, he's got a stealth. Which is excellent. We love stealth. It's kind of the best upgrade still. All right. Let's see what else we want to try to do. Another dude. Is there anybody here? No. All right. He's got a speed boost. It's not great, but so this will be another case of I had 6 drones. I'm returning with 8. And what is supposed to happen with that? So, in my opinion, what it should be is you should kind of have... It should either be made clear to you that you will only be able to bring 7, and who are the 7 who you want to bring, and maybe give you a full screen of them. I mean, really, that's, in my opinion, the best way to do it. That kind of screen versus what's happening now, where I had a guy just disappear with a couple upgrades on him. I had that happen earlier today. And I mean, I don't think that that's like abnormal. You know, I've been playing this game a reasonable amount, but not to the extent that like doing ridiculous things that nobody else is doing. Like, you know, I reset basically every time I get to the mid game because I get slightly ahead, I feel like, and also I'm, you know, a new edition comes out and that becomes a thing. So it's not like I'm, you know, finding problems that nobody else is finding. I'm pretty sure there's definitely other people who are hitting this, or who would be if they, you know, if they were playing. I don't feel like I'm the only person playing Duskers. You know, there's there are more people doing this. We're stuck with a little bit more boringness. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, this is kind of just demonstrating why the whole stealth thing is overpowered, because pretty much the game at this point is, you know, investigate with a stealth drone, move another guy in and scan. You know, like, this is not interesting at this point. You know, I mean, it's happening. I'm making steady progress through the ship. But it doesn't actually... It's not actually interesting. I was pretty sure that was empty. Alright. We stealth again. Check out another couple of rooms. You know, at this point, like, if there was a... We'll see. I could really use some jump cells. Yes, thank you. 2 jump cells. Holy shit. Alright. We cannot type tonight. Yeah, you know, like, you just, you know, you happen to find a couple jump cells, and that's a thing, and everything else in a lot of ways is, I don't know, just interesting. I still have not found, yeah, there is a second type. The fact that I haven't seen slime yet tells me that it's not that. I haven't heard the swarm. So that would have been that. Especially considering how slow I'm moving through this. So yeah, it's probably patrol bots. Who are, the last type of enemy. I don't know. It's a little boring, right? So that's a bug that I've kind of noticed. See how Wally is much larger than Jill? I'm not totally sure. Okay, so we're flooding with radiation. Clearly, Drone 2 needs to get out of there because he's the one taking damage. He's got 44 health, we can see up here. So we're probably actually in good shape. We just need to basically type end and then check our schematic and make sure that we can seal off that room. Oh shit. Alright. Get everyone on board. Yeah, ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, so we disabled Jill. Good work. Yeah, way to go, us. That was a mistake. But, I mean, we can probably... Really? That's gonna... fuck, that's gonna go to R15 as well. Yeah, we're probably actually just gonna have to get out of here. That was bad. While our second drone Vinny was connected to the generator, he should have just locked down a bunch of those rooms, except for the ones that everybody else had to use to get out. And that's how we should have done that. And as a result, we found, A2, A1, and A5, the drones along, the top left and down the left part of the ship, but because of all the doors we left open, because we hadn't been planning for that, we allowed shit to happen. And, I mean, if you look at this, it was sudden. Radiation flooding R2. There was no, asteroids about to hit or anything. It was just, hey, fuck you. So, that was that ship. It was not ideal. Jill was disabled. We lost some health on Wally, Vinny, and Mouse. Everyone lost health. And we picked up 2 extra drones, which, again, we'll see what happens with them, because I'm pretty sure that actually pushes us up to 8. I'm pretty sure we had, Mouse, Vinny, Wally, Jill, and 1 or 2 more. If we had 2 more, then these 2 guys will push us up to 8. We get stealth. Holy shit. Why did I not move that to somebody who I could be sure that we would keep it? Anyway, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. And pick back up in the next episode and see what we actually were able to keep.